Alright, supplemental to Doughboy's Garage. Moonfleet 41. Yo. I gotta have a drink of a old Keystone Light here. This is my lovely assistant camera girl, Penelope Busted Knuckle Pit Stop.
Penelope.
You are so lucky you don't have to deal with that. Anyway, Moonfleet, Doughboy's Garage is going to put up a deal on wind chill and the facts, the myths, and the bullshit. And this year, I guess I'm the only one right now that's hit 0 degrees. I actually hit minus, but that's Fahrenheit for you metric centigrade centrifuge
when it's
whatever.
Cold, it's cold. When it's
Shut
cold,
up, this is my video.
Yeah, but if it's cold, it's just cold.
So anyway, this comes down to NT8's way of doing it, and it's all about layers. Simple thing. This is my field shear jacket. I don't remember what model it is, but it's got an inside liner.
Condom.
Looks like this. It's my inside liner, and I got my body armor and all that inside, but here's my liner. Now I'm going to tell you first thing, when you're riding extremely cold weather, the wind chill factor really doesn't come into being, because what happens is your gear is taking the cold, it gets extremely cold, and then it presses in on your arms and your chest. It presses in here, it presses in here. Not so much on the forearms, but here, here, and here. And we'll get to the lower portion later, but...
What's it do to your butt?
So anyway, you have to have a layer that goes over, that goes underneath that, because that jacket's going to get cold, and then it's going to press on your body. So you need to have another thermal layer. For me, I wear a wool sweater. It's not really 100% wool or anything. Then I got lots of dog hair to help keep it off me.
Insulation.
But yeah, it's all about that stuff pressing on you. And then under that, I've got a turtleneck that's really, really thin. And the only reason I wear the turtleneck is for the neck protection. Going to the head, I wear an Under Armour
Condom.
Under Armour balaclava. Because I tell you what, where you're going to lose your heat is going to be 90% probably through your head. So
That's 80%.
I make sure I wear that. I wear it in the summertime too because it absorbs a lot of sweat, keeps the helmet cleaner.
Makes your mind clear.
And then underneath the turtleneck, I've got Under Armour 2.0 base layer long underwear. And basically the same thing on the pants. I've got a pair of jeans on. And I've got Under Armour base 2.0 under that. Your balls are never going to get cold, by the way. It's true. Your balls never get cold.
I don't
All
know.
you need to do is add a tank bag.
Ask an Eskimo.
Tank bag keeps the cold off your nuts.
Ask an Eskimo.
I am an Eskimo.
Okay, well, how do you get...
I hate them fuckers, by the way.
Why?
They're always hunting us polar bears.
Yeah, okay, but they get Eskimo pie. Nobody...
Okay, next thing we'll go to the pants. Now, I have been wearing sliders with a thermal liner and they're waterproof. They're waterproof, wind resistant, windproof. Basically, all you have to think of is if they're waterproof, they're windproof. My new ones, they have Gore-Tex. They have a Gore-Tex liner. They also have a thermal liner, an Exxon thermal liner. Really happy with these pants. However, the thermal liner is not quite as good as I expected. It's supposed to be 4 times warmer, but it's really not, because once your legs start getting cold, it presses up against your skin, and that's where you start feeling the cold. You're not going to get breeze through this, but it's going to get cold, and it's going to press against your skin. So you have to have a layer between there to separate the cold layer and the warm layer, and that really helps a lot. My boots, I have a pair of anklets, a pair of normal white socks, and then I have a pair of thermal socks on. I'm not going to go through all that, but I have 3 layers for that, because it's going to be the feet and the fingers that are going to get the coldest. Now, for the hands, Under Armour again. It's just another layer to keep these from pressing on my hands. So then I've got my mittens. These are waterproof, Ice Armor mittens. They have a zipper for a hot pocket if you want to put one in there. I haven't used that for 2 years. And I also have hand guards on my bike. So the wind's being deflected, but you're still, even when you're riding, your right hand is going to be closed around your heated grip if you have one. I don't want to hear the PBC bullshit about heated gear versus no gear, no windscreen. I don't really care about all that argument. I'm going to do what I do. So the handguards, keep it directly off of here. And then when this starts getting cold, then I've got that liner that keeps it off my hands directly to my skin. Your biggest problem is going to be your face shield. When you're riding extremely cold, like I do, you need at least a dual pane shield. It's got 2 panes, just like the windows probably in your house. It's got dual panes. The outside screen gets cold, the inside screen takes your head heat, keeps that warm, and then there's that space of air in there that works to, and there's no ventilation in that, so you don't have the fogging issues. You do at certain temperatures, but not at the real cold temperatures. Next thing I do, shampoo wind skirt.
It's like a diver's mask. Diver's helmet.
Yeah, it is.
It
I'm
is.
a diver.
No, I ain't gonna go there.
You put this on. You put this on, and in theory, it keeps the wind from coming up underneath to protect your shoulders. It comes around the back. You're good. However, you will get some wind blast when, if you're getting crosswinds, it'll come up. It'll come up underneath, off the side, and up in. That's why it's balaclava time, because then you can pull this up here and keep your chin warm. The other additional thing you can do, I didn't bring it, you can buy one of the tubes, put it on, and it covers your neck. I zip this up. This covers my neck. Then I have another layer on top of that, because basically I don't have a lot of layers here. The balaclava, the turtleneck's really thin. I need to get a new one. But under that, there's nothing there. So, I just wanted to throw that out there. Moonfleet 41 gives out great advice. I hope you guys will deal with this advice. A couple of years ago, I was wearing like 7 layers. I don't have to do that anymore because I found better gear and I understand it a lot better. So save yourself some money and follow up. Alright, NT8 from the Busted Knuckle. Thanks, bro. Talk to you later.